Department is committed to helping you get your property back after it's been stolen. You can do your part by going by these few simple steps. First, mark your property. Ways that you can do that is with an engraving pen that you can get at a hardware store or a local hobby store, or even some of your discount stores that are local. They're not that expensive. Ways that you can do that are like on hand tools that do not have any serial numbers. You can put either a mark or a symbol that's significant to you. We recommend if you have space, such as this tool, which is larger, you could put maybe your driver's license number on that. That gives us a way to be able to contact a real person and get that property returned to you. If it is a smaller tool, some of the things that you can do would be maybe some initials or a significant mark or symbol that would be what you put on all of those items. On things that are a little bit harder to do, that would be jewelry. Jewelry, if you have high fashion jewelry such as what I'm showing here, you can maybe just do videotaping of it or photographs with you having them on. Or if it's expensive jewelry or jewelry that is very sentimental to you, you can take it to a professional jeweler and have them engrave that professionally. Second, you can create a list. And on your list, you want to keep the make, the model, any serial numbers, any owner-applied markings, color, and value. Some items that will have a serial number that you can document are going to be your electronics, such as TVs, cell phones, Palm Pilots, tablets, computers, obviously, any of your electronic items. Most of those you're going to find somewhere on the item itself. Some of those things, such as this one, the serial number is going to be right here. That's the number you're going to want to record. You can record that digitally, or you can do it written. A good way to do a digital copy would be, if you make one, then scan it to yourself or send it to yourself in an email so you always have it with you wherever you're at. Another one on your cell phone, usually it's going to be on the inside. You'll remove the back plate and the battery, and it'll be inside of there. Some of your high-end jewelry, such as some watches, will have serial numbers on them, so you might look and see if maybe you have a high-end jewelry that does have a serial number that can be recorded. Other items that we see that have serial numbers are going to be your power tools. Power tools will have them located on them as well. Find that serial number and document it. This is especially important if you have a company, like a construction company, plumbing company, any company where you have a lot of different power tools. Also lawn equipment. You want to make sure you record all that on your weed eaters, your tractors, any of that kind of stuff. Bicycles are another thing that we have that the serial numbers are not documented, and we tend to not get a lot of these returned back to owners. The main place that you're going to find it on newer bikes is going to be underneath the crank, underneath the pedals, right here. Older bikes, you're going to have that in two places usually. It's going to be underneath the handlebars down here, or it could be on either side of the back tire on the frames. Another thing that we do see a problem with are with firearms. Firearms do have a unique serial number. You always want to make sure that you do the make, model, caliber, and here would be the serial number. Most of them will have them on there somewhere. You can locate that. That's important for us to make sure that we're documenting those so we can return those firearms. Also, if they're used in a crime, we know who to be able to deal with on that. The third thing that you can do is keep a list. Keep a record of all the serial numbers and owner-applied markings that you have with all those things that we talked about, the make, model, color, value, any serial numbers, or any owner-applied markings. And then the next thing that you need to do with that list is either have a digital backup or a written copy that you keep in a safe place, an accessible place that you can have it when you're ready to make your police report. You can get these small fireproof safes. If you get a safe like this, you want to make sure you bolt it down to whatever surface you're going to put that on, a floor, a table, so that way it doesn't pick up and move. You can store also your important documents in that and any cash that you might have in your house for safekeeping as well. It's very important to the Wichita Police Department to return your property to you. If you can take these few simple steps, it will ensure that we have that opportunity. Thank you.